Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys an update to my Toon deck profile. This is actually going to be Toons mixed with Kashtira, so definitely a different kind of build for Toons, but it's a really great way to build the deck. That way you get the the really cool effects that the Toons have, and being able to sort of push for OTKs with their big bodies, along with being able to utilize the Kashtira cards, along with their big bodies, and just being able to use their board breaking capabilities with Fenrir and whatnot. So anyways, this is going to be the deck profile. This is going to be my first profile back to the channel since my baby was born. So if you guys missed my announcement, that's been the reason why I've been out from doing videos for a few days now, or for a few weeks, I should say. So it's been 5 weeks now, so me and my wife had a beautiful baby girl. Not sharing any pictures or names or anything as of now. We're just kind of keeping it private, but just wanted to make that announcement. But before we get into the profile, again, this video is sponsored by Mammoth Headwear. If you guys want to support the channel, got to help that baby diaper fund. So anyways, let's get on into the profile. But we are starting off here with 3 copies of Toon Blackluster Soldier. Not really needing any explanation here, but it's just going to be one of your best OTK methods in the deck. This card right here is able to either banish one of your opponent's monsters to get rid of something that's in the way, or you're able to just attack directly for 3k onto your opponent. Just really, really great. This is, again, like I said, sort of like an OTK strategy. You have certain cards in here that can't attack, but the ones that can generally attack are enough to be able to push to OTK your opponent. We're playing 3 copies of Toon Dark Magician. This card just a great way to utilize, just a great tool for the deck. Being able to special summon your Toons straight out from the deck, or add any Toon spell or trap card that you need at the moment. Then we're playing 2 copies of Red Eyes Toon Dragon. These are your 7s that you're going to be utilizing with your Kashtira cards. They're very, very important. And Red Eyes Toon Dragon is also just an amazing card. As long as you can pair him with another Toon monster in your hand, and you can get him onto the field, like with Kashtira Birth or something, he's just really amazing. Or you cheat him out with Toon Dark Magician. Then for our sort of like honorary Blackstone of Legend, to be able to get out our Red Eyes Toon Dragon. So he's sort of like our honorary Toon, basically being able to play the 3 copies of him. Then we're playing the 1 copy of Toon Harpy Lady and 1 copy of Toon Dark Magician Girl. Toon Dark Magician Girl is in here specifically for the fact that she, along with our Toon Blackluster Soldier, are able to attack our opponent on the turn that they are summoned. So being able to have another 2000 attack monster is really, really amazing for the deck. And also you just kind of get some style points for playing Toon Dark Magician Girl. Next up, we're going to be playing 3 copies of Kashtira Unicorn. This card is very, very important for the deck, because if you can special summon this card out onto the field and then be able to use its effect to either search Kashtira Birth or Kashtira Theosis to be able to get either a Toon or just a Fenrir onto the board, is going to be amazing. And then we're playing 2 copies of Fenrir. It might look a little bit awkward, but just for the numbers' sake, I felt like it was okay to cut Fenrir down to 2, and you want to make sure, like with your Red Eyes Toon Dragon, and like for your Toon Blackluster Soldier, and even partly for your Toon Dark Magician, you need to have enough Toon names in your hand. So you really only want to open up with 1, maximum 2 Kashtira cards in your opening hand. Otherwise, you're just going to be playing more of Kashtira than Toons, and you're not going to get to like do like full kind of combo stuff. Then we're going to be playing, for the rest of our Kashtira engine, I just want to kind of wrap this up. We're playing 1 copy of Raysoth, 1 copy of Birth, and 1 copy of Kashtira Theosis. Again, you guys can sort of mess around with the ratios that you want, but I just figured the Unicorn is going to get you to whatever spell you need the most, and Raysoth being able to be searched by terraforming is just still really, really good. Then for our other field spell, we're playing 3 copies of Toon Kingdom. One of the most important and best spells in the deck, just being able to turn on all of your Toon cards, and then also give them protection is just really, really important. Going on then to our searchers, we have 3 copies of Toon Table of Contents, and then our backup Toon Table of Contents, which is Toon Bookmark, being able to get you any card that mentions Toon World in its name, which is just so, so amazing. Then we're getting on into 3 copies of Toon Page Flip, one of the most broken cards for the deck, just being able to cheat out one of your like big boss monster guys. You can basically go for your the original 3 guys here, or you can also get out your Toon Dark Magician Girl, which also she can sometimes come up. Then we're playing 2 copies of Comic Hand. This is, again, where you could kind of change up some of your Kashtira ratios and just play 1 Comic Hand. And then, like I said, just like add in another Fenrir or another Birth or whatever you want to do. This was kind of like my pivot point in the deck, like my extra card. But it just still felt like playing 2 Comic Hands was really good. I used to play Shadow Toon in the deck to be able to help OTK my opponent, but I cut out the Shadow Toon because it just seemed like if you're cutting Comic Hand down, you don't need, there's no logic in playing Shadow Toon. This card does not have a hard once per turn on it or anything. So playing Shadow Toon and burning your opponent for like 2,000 or 3,000 damage, it's the same result if you just stole it and took possession of your opponent's monster and then attacked them with that guy. So why not just Comic Hand steal your opponent's guy? So then just for a little bit of draw power, we're playing 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance, 1 copy of Terraforming to search out our 2 field spells, and 1 copy of Called by the Grave. I've seen people cut this in Toon. I really think that you need to hold on to Called by the Grave just because of the fact that you just need your searches to go through. If your opponent's going to Ash Blossom you on a like Toon table of contents while you're trying to get to Toon Kingdom, you're just going to be screwed. You need to get to Toon Kingdom, so you need to play Called by the Grave to make sure that goes through. So that's going to do it for the 40 card deck. I do not have a full side deck, but this is the 1 copy of Toon Terror is one card that I definitely recommend always having in your side deck at least. You can main deck it, but I'm trying to go mainly for a going second strategy to OTK my opponent, but the Kashtira cards are so versatile to help you to go first or second that they really do a great job. So Toon Terror, if I know I'm going to be going first, side that in. Otherwise, we're going for all gas, trying to go going second. For the XZs, I wanted to get out the Kashtira Shangri-Ira first. This is our really only in archetype monster in the extra deck, but otherwise we are playing 2 copies of Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. Because we are playing Extravagance, I wanted to make sure that I had at least 2 copies of this. Everything else is as a one of in the extra deck because we don't really need anything, and I just wanted to have the toolbox there for like when we do need cards. But we do have 1 copy of the Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. This is a card that you could bump up to 2 or even 3 copies because, like I said, we're trying to OTK our opponent. So if we can't OTK them, but we can still do like a good like 8,000 damage or something, like do some really hardcore damage with these guys, get maybe do like 7,000 damage or something, and then end your turn with Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Then that's going to make your opponent forced that they can only play 2 cards, and then they're just going to burn themselves out. So again, you could play this up a little bit more if you want. We got 1 copy of Draco Sack, 1 copy of the Dark Armed, 1 copy of Moth, 1 copy of number 76, 1 copy of the Big Dragon, 1 copy of Big Eye, my favorite of like the rank 7s. Absolutely love this guy. Never would want to cut him. And he also just kind of fits in the theme with Comic Hand. Next, because this is a Pegasus deck and we're playing a level 1, you got to have Relinquished Anima in here. 1 copy of SP Little Knight, 1 copy of Donner Dagger for Hire, 1 copy of Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. Honestly, he does work in the deck because we're playing so many high-level monsters, and he kind of fits in with the theme because we're playing the Toon BLS anyways. And then lastly, just for a little bit of utility, 1 copy of Underworld Goddess, just because we don't have a lot of really great effects in the deck to be able to work around cards that like can't be destroyed by card effects and stuff like that and whatnot. So might as well just put an Underworld Goddess just so we can use it as a workaround. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for my deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely a little bit of a different twist with the Toon mixed with Kashtira, but honestly this works. If you guys are playing like a scrub league or like a jank tournament, this is definitely a really cool one to try out. Definitely going to get some cool results there. Again, like I said, today's video is sponsored by Mammoth Headwear. If you guys are interested, if you guys have a big head or you know anybody who does, the holiday season's coming around. So go ahead and support the channel, support my growing family, and check out the links down in the description below. I'd really appreciate it. But also, if you guys could just hit the subscribe button and like the video, I just appreciate everything. Thank you guys so much for the support and the patience. It's great to be back filming. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace.